Shalom, good evening. This is TV7 Israel News broadcast to you from Jerusalem. And in today's top stories, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant announces preparations to launch a wide-scale offensive into Rafah. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu pledges to reassert security along Israel's northern front. Following a 40-hour counter-terror operation in northern Samaria, IDF Chief of General Staff Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi asserts that there will be no safe haven for any terrorists. Israel is intensifying its military activities on all fronts, including versus the Islamist Hamas in Gaza, the Iranian proxy Palestinian Islamic Jihad, and the Islamist Hamas in the West Bank districts of Judea and Samaria, as well as the Iranian proxy Hezbollah and its allies in Lebanon. On the Gazan front, IDF spokesman Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari asserted that the Israel Defense Forces are going after Hamas in Rafah, where it believes hostages are being held captive.
We're going after Hamas. We're going to release our hostages from Hamas. Hamas is in Rafah. Hamas has been holding our hostages in Rafah, which is why our forces are maneuvering in Rafah. We're doing this in a targeted and precise way.
In a message to allies and partners fearing a humanitarian catastrophe in the event of a Rafah offensive, Admiral Hagari asserted that the IDF has proven its proficiency.
The Israel Defense Forces has gained a lot of experience in conducting precise operations in complex areas and targeted raids against Hamas based on accurate intelligence. The IDF is committed to operating in accordance with the international law, and we will continue to keep that commitment. We're implementing lessons learned since Hamas started this war on October 7th and refining our operations so that there is minimal harm to the Gazan civilians Hamas is hiding behind. Hamas terrorists are waging war while embedding themselves inside and under civilians' areas in Rafah because Hamas wants Gazan civilians to be caught in the crossfire. We don't.
Admiral Hagari went on to reassure the international community that the IDF does not intend to smash into Rafah, but rather it operates carefully and precisely.
We're protecting Gazan civilians in Rafah from being a layer of protection for Hamas by encouraging them to temporarily evacuate 2 humanitarian areas, like we've done with around 1 million civilians in Rafah until now, who have moved out of harm's way, out of Hamas's stronghold in Rafah. We're not smashing into Rafah. We're operating carefully and precisely. So far, we have eliminated dozens of Hamas terrorists, exposed dozens of terror tunnels, and destroyed vast amounts of infrastructures, including rocket launchers with rockets inside, waiting to be launched by Hamas at Israeli homes.
As was mentioned by U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, Israel relayed to the Americans its plan for a wide-scale ground maneuver into Rafah, accompanied by far-reaching humanitarian measures to ensure minimal collateral damage and the provision of humanitarian aid to the non-combatant civilians that have relocated to the designated humanitarian zones.
We've shared our plans with the United States. We heard their perspectives. We have been attentive to their lesson learned, and we will continue this productive dialogue. We also continue to work with them on getting aid to the people of Gaza through the J-Lots, the temporary floating pier. Ramping up the amount of aid going into Gaza remains our priority. Israel has facilitated the entry of 500,000 tons of humanitarian aid into Gaza, including almost 20,000 trucks of food, while Hamas has been bombing humanitarian crossings, damaging water pipes, and stealing aid from the people of Gaza. Israel has been opening new aid crossings, fixing the water pipes in Gaza, and paving roads so that humanitarian aid reaches the people of Gaza in need.
Traveling to the so-called J-Lots, which is the American-constructed temporary floating pier, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant joined an Israeli naval vessel to inspect the latest operational activities from the Mediterranean coastline of Gaza, during the course of which he declared that the IDF will soon scale up its ground maneuver into the border town of Rafah.
יצאתי הבוקר יחד עם מפקדים וקצינים מחיל הים על מנת לסייר מול חופי עזה ולבחון את המאמץ המבצעי וגם את המאמץ ההומניטרי שמתרחש דרך הים. אני יכול לומר שהפעולה הזאת קורית בצורה מצוינת, בשיתוף פעולה הדוק עם כוחות היבשה והאוויר, וההתרשמות היא שהדברים עובדים כפי שצריך. אנחנו מחזקים את המאמץ שלנו מול רפיח. הפעולה הזאת תלך ותתגבר. עוד כוחות מהקרקע, עוד כוחות מהאוויר, תמרון, ואנחנו נגיע למטרות שלנו. להכות קשה מאוד את החמאס, לשלול את היכולות הצבאיות שלו, להביא לכך שאנחנו יוצרים את כל התנאים על מנת להחזיר את החטופים אל ביתם. זה דבר חשוב, זה נושא מרכזי עבורנו, ואנחנו נעשה כל מאמץ על מנת ליישם אותו בכל הדרכים.
It is important to know that in contrast to past statements, U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, following a phone conversation with his Israeli counterpart, made a press release in which he stated, quote, Secretary Austin and Minister Gallant acknowledged a shared interest in the enduring defeat of Hamas and the urgent release of all hostages. They discussed how best to defeat Hamas's Rafah remnants while minimizing civilian harm. Meanwhile, turning to Israel's northern front, where Israeli War Cabinet Minister Benny Gantz visited northern Israel for a briefing on the situation vis-a-vis Lebanon, during the course of which he called upon Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to approve a plan that aims at bolstering Israel's northern communities, while in tandem to commit to returning the displaced residents of northern Israel to their homes, either via military power or through a mediated arrangement.
לפני 4 חודשים בדיוק, ב-23 בינואר, התכנסנו כאן בצפון עם כל קבינט המלחמה, שר האוצר ושרים נוספים על פי בקשתי. ראש הממשלה הבטיח להביא בתוך ימים תוכנית לחיזוק הצפון במיליארדי שקלים, והתחייבנו כולנו להחזיר את התושבים בביטחון. תושבי הצפון חזקים, פטריוטים, הם יעמדו בכל אתגר. צה"ל פועל בעוצמה ומביא להישגים בשדה הקרב שפוגעים קשות בחיזבאללה. אבל האתגר שלנו כמדינה הוא לממש את אחריותנו הביטחונית, המוסרית והחברתית. אני קורא לראש הממשלה להביא כבר היום לאישור את התוכנית לחיזוק הצפון, לא לדחות בעוד יום, ובמקביל להחזיר את התושבים לבתיהם בביטחון עד 1 לספטמבר, בכוח או בהסדר. אסור לאפשר עוד שנה עבודה בצפון.
Gantz's call upon Netanyahu took place as the Israeli premier visited Northern Command, where he received a comprehensive situation assessment, and after which he essentially committed to restoring security to the northern region of Israel.
אנחנו פועלים כל הזמן בחזית הצפון. עד עכשיו חיסלנו מאות פעילי חיזבאללה, ועוד היד נטויה, גם היום. אני קיבלתי עכשיו סקירה מאלוף פיקוד הצפון, ושוחחתי גם עם מפקדי האוגדות. יש לנו תוכניות מפורטות, חשובות, אפילו מפתיעות, אבל אינני משתף את האויב בתוכניות הללו שנועדו לעשות 2 דברים. א', להחזיר את הביטחון בצפון, ושנית, להחזיר את התושבים בבטחה לבתיהם. אנחנו נחושים להשיג את 2 הדברים גם יחד.
Turning to the West Bank district of Samaria, where hundreds of troops of the IDF, in collaboration with the ISA and Border Police special operators, conducted a 40-hour counter-terror operation in the northern Samaria city of Jenin. During the course of this operation, terror infrastructure was located and destroyed, and a large cache of arms and munitions was located and confiscated in separate locations, and a number of terror operatives were eliminated in gun battles throughout those 40 hours. Meanwhile, IDF Chief of General Staff Lieutenant General Herzia Levi arrived at the forward headquarters of the mission during the course of which he also received a comprehensive update and toured the field of the area of operation.
מהלך הסיכול כל הזמן וההליכה למקומות הקשים וההבנה שאין שום מקום שהוא מקלט בטוח. אנחנו נגיע לכל סליק ולכל בית, גם בלב המ"פ וגם בבתי חולים, ואיפה שיהיו מחבלים אנחנו נדע ליזום ולהגיע ולתקוף לפני שהם יגיעו אלינו.
Thank you for watching TV7 Israel News. I would like to encourage you, pray for the peace of Jerusalem and salvation of Israel. Moreover, if you're blessed by our productions, which are exclusively donation-based and as such, broadcast free of charge, please consider making a donation. You can do so via our website at www.tv7israelnews.com. I'm Jonathan Hessen, wishing you a Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach, and God willing, we'll see you during our next update. Until then, Shalom from Jerusalem.